Power, fame, fortune, but money can destroy even the most successful people. Today we look at 10 real mistakes that wiped out massive fortunes. Each story teaches a lesson anyone can learn from. No matter how much you earn, how you manage it matters more. Let's meet the people who had it all and lost it. Here's mistake number 1. He was the champion. Fists raised, crowd roaring, on top of the world. Millions poured in. Mansions, sports cars, even exotic pets followed. His accountant warned him to slow down. He just laughed it off. Bills piled up on his desk. He tossed them aside without a glance. His bank balance kept shrinking. Worry crept into his face. He fought again just to cover expenses, but his body was breaking down. Bankruptcy papers arrived. He stared blankly at an empty stadium. Lesson: money earned fast can disappear even faster without a plan. He ruled the charts and dreamed of building a business empire. Excited, he signed papers for a big venture without reading the fine print. He hired staff, opened a flashy office, ignored expert advice. Early reports showed losses. He shrugged, still confident in himself. Debts grew. Worried investors called his phone nonstop. The business collapsed. Headlines splashed the failure everywhere. He sat alone, savings gone, staring at an empty stage. Lesson: passion isn't expertise. Know the business before you invest. Sharp suit, confident smile. He promised clients incredible returns. Money flowed in. He funded a lavish lifestyle with it. Behind the scenes, he paid old investors using new investors' money. Markets dipped, panic spread. Withdrawal requests spiked overnight. His phone rang endlessly. Sweat formed on his brow. Authorities arrived, handcuffs clicked. Camera flashes surrounded him. Investors gathered outside, faces full of disbelief and anger. Lesson: schemes built on lies always collapse eventually. He ran a booming empire, his calendar packed every single day. But home life suffered. His spouse sat alone at an empty table. Cracks began to show. Arguments erupted behind closed doors. Divorce papers landed on his desk. He stared, stunned. Lawyers split the assets. Half his empire vanished overnight. He wandered the halls of his now empty mansion, alone. Slowly he rebuilt, learning that balance matters as much as business. Lesson: neglecting relationships can cost more than money ever could. Box office success. His agent handed him a massive check. He ignored the tax forms piling up on his desk. His accountant warned him again and again. He waved it off, too busy. Years passed. Unpaid taxes quietly grew, with interest stacking up. An urgent government notice arrived. His face dropped instantly. Assets were seized. Cameras caught his shocked expression outside his home. He sat in a courtroom, head down, learning the hardest way. Lesson: taxes ignored today become disasters tomorrow. Big funding check in hand, he beamed with pride in his new office. He bought a luxury car and threw lavish parties for his team. Advisors warned him about burning through cash. He brushed it aside. The spreadsheet showed a shrinking runway. He ignored the red numbers. Investors called an urgent meeting, faces serious and concerned. The company ran out of cash. The office emptied overnight. He packed a box of belongings, looking back at the empty room. Lesson: lifestyle should never outpace what a business can sustain. The aging actor signed over full control to a trusted manager. The manager smiled. The actor relaxed, feeling completely safe. Statements went unchecked for years while he filmed abroad. A worried friend urged him to check his bank account closely. He opened the statement. His eyes widened in shock. He confronted the manager, but the office was already empty. He sat with a lawyer, realizing years of savings had disappeared. Lesson: even trust needs regular double-checking. After signing a huge contract, teammates celebrated all around him. For fun, he visited a casino and won big his first night. He returned again and again, chasing that same thrilling feeling. Losses quietly piled up. He hid them from his family. He borrowed against future contracts just to keep playing. His career ended. The debts remained. Collectors called nonstop. He sat in an empty locker room, head in his hands. Lesson: chasing quick thrills can quietly drain everything you've built. His first restaurant thrived. Proudly, he opened a second, then a third. Excited investors joined. He expanded into 5 more cities. Quality slipped as his attention spread too thin. Reviews turned negative. Customers stopped showing up. He took out loans to cover losses at struggling branches. One by one, the restaurants quietly shut their doors. He stood in his last empty restaurant, chairs stacked around him. Lesson: growing too fast can break what once worked so well. He performed to a sold-out arena, energy electric in the air. He spent freely on tours, jewelry, and his entourage, saving nothing. He assumed the touring income would simply last forever. Music trends shifted. Ticket sales slowly began to shrink. Bills still came due, but his touring income was now unreliable. He stared at an empty calendar with no shows left booked. He sat quietly with his guitar, his savings completely gone. Lesson: never rely on just one income source forever. Our stickman narrator stood center stage, notebook in hand. All 10 stories flashed briefly behind him, one after another. He nodded thoughtfully, pointing at a light bulb above his head. Real power isn't just earning money, it's protecting it wisely. He wrote budget and save calmly on a whiteboard. He pointed at diversify income beside a small rising chart. He drew a simple checklist: plan, save, verify, protect. He smiled warmly, closing his notebook with quiet confidence. He waved goodbye, inviting viewers to apply these lessons today. Final text appeared on screen: smart money habits protect powerful success.